There are 14 free agents, marquee name free agents that are out there taking offers. There are 13 potential trades of recognizable name players out there. Let's start with Michael King. I've been told he's got 7 offers. The Cubs have evidently reappeared as a front runner. Detroit has climbed into it. The Yankees, the Mets, and now the Orioles. But they're all 3-year deals. Everybody a little bit cautious about the physical health issue. The scapular shoulder thing scared a bunch of people. The knee thing, anybody can get a bone bruise. That got solved, the bursitis and all that. But Michael King right now, as marquee a free agent, is there, but it's going to have to be on a club's term, which might be 3 years max. Boston, they made an offer over the weekend to all 3 free agents they're in on. They can't sign them all. It's been insinuated this is the max offer we're willing to make to your agent. First one that accepts it gets the deal, and then we're going to move on. The offers are to Bregman, Alonso, and Realmuto. They're going to sign 2 of the 3, we believe. Of course, they've already made a trade to get a frontline pitcher. So Boston's going to be very active. Next one, Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber has an offer now from the Mets, on top of the weekend offer he got from Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. And all of a sudden, a lot of things churning involving Kyle Schwarber. Let's talk about the Pete Rose story. FBI report out of Washington over the weekend that the FBI began an investigation into Pete Rose, the player, gambling while he was playing. And they stumbled upon it, according to the Washington Post report, that Rose was betting through a drug dealer in Cincinnati, Ron Peters, and the FBI stumbled onto Pete Rose placing his bets. Now, this is in the mid-'80s, before the commissioner's investigation of Rose betting on baseball while he was a major league manager, which led to the lifetime ban for him at that point. Evidently, when they stumbled upon Rose's relationship with his drug dealer in Cincinnati, Ron Peters, Rose was more than $400,000 in debt in like 1984. The MLB probe did not begin till 1988. Meanwhile, Tony Clark holds a press conference in Orlando, and just really strong statements. He met with the executive committee, which is a player rep from every team. Jake Cronenworth is representing the Padres on the X committee. He told them to be prepared for a lockout at the end of the 2026 season. He says, we have a right to advance our players' rights well-being, which means take as much money as you can get without having a salary cap. He indicated the teams that I have access to, and they get revenue sheets, not profit loss statements, but you'd know about this junk, revenue sheets through Major League Baseball of the gross revenue every franchise takes in. He says there's a lot of teams that have the wherewithal to be more active in free agency that don't. And he told the players to their face, the executive committee, including Jake Cronenworth, all 30 of these teams are not committed to win. So Tony Clark has laid the groundwork of what many people fear is going to be a work stoppage. Final topic on the baseball notebook, Hall of Fame committee, the Contemporary Era Committee, which is made of 16 members, front office executives, retired players, Hall of Famers, voted yesterday. And the only guy they're admitting from the Contemporary Era is your second baseman from the Giants, played with Cleveland, many other clubs, Jeff Kent, 377 home runs, career, 290 batting average. He's a hell of a grinder. Really good player. But that being said, did not vote in Fernando Valenzuela, did not get enough votes, did not vote in good guy, Dale Murphy and his 398 career home runs again, and said absolutely not to Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens. And because they were well below the threshold for this era committee, these guys cannot be reconsidered till 2031. And it appears more and more people are still resentful of Bonds and Clemens, a.k.a. the steroid era. So are you bothered by the fact Fernando got snubbed considering his impact culturally as well as what he did as a workhorse pitcher? And should I dare ask you your damn feelings about Bonds the cheat and Clemens the horse, who was a cheat too? Go ahead, John. John, go ahead. Start from the top and just work your way from Michael King down to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, look at that. So, I mean, Michael King, I mean, you could see why he's a coveted pitcher.
Sure.
I mean, you just love watching the way he throws the ball. It seems to break twice on its pathway.
Scientist.
It's incredible. I mean, the way he gets the ball, the move, but I can understand why teams are going to be a little suspect with that, inflamed nerve impingement or whatever the heck that was. It was kind of mysterious.
Sure.
So he'll be fine. I mean, just to cherry pick a few other comments, the Pete Rose situation, it's what you explained that happened before the commissioner's investigation doesn't surprise me. Did that happen while he was a player?
Yes.
Oh, so he was playing the game and placing bets
through a drug dealer.
Yeah. I mean, Rose is a scumbag. I think we all realize that, but he still belongs in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. That's not really a contradiction. And speaking of the Hall of Fame, by the way, Jeff Kent, I mean, he was good, but he's not great, right? I mean, it's like a lot of those guys that are
all-time record hitting home run guy as second base, 290, 377.
But second base is such a low bar compared to all the other positions. I mean, a person with those numbers that played outfield wouldn't make the Hall of Fame. So why does he deserve special consideration? Because he was a middle infielder.
I don't know. Bill Mazeroski's in a Hall of Fame for one swing, one home run, and he made the Hall, and he wasn't anywhere near Jeff Kent.
Well, but that's the thing is it's like for many cases, it's the Hall of the very good. In other cases, it's a Hall of Fame. Like consider Dale Murphy. I remember as a kid when I was growing up, I mean, that guy was a beast. Him and Bob Horner with the Braves. I mean, they were so good. And Dale Murphy could hit for power. He could hit for average, and he was fast on the base path. I mean, he was a hell of an athlete. And I keep wondering, why in the heck is he not in? So I don't know. If it's up to me, I would welcome all of those. I would welcome all of those drug users. I would welcome the cheats in if they and tell the story. Put it on the plaque and say, this guy was an a-hole. This guy tried to ruin our sport. Okay. But he deserves a place here, not because we're memorizing him, but because we're showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly of what happened and what the real history of the sport is.
I agree. As much as I dislike all things Bond stands for and the tragedy that Clemens was such a damn cheat while being so damn dominant.
Yeah.
And obviously Pete Rose, a.k.a. Charlie Hustle for a lot of different reasons on the spectrum, put him in with an asterisk next to him. It's interesting, though, this is a separate contemporary era committee vote. The Rose reinstatement group, which also includes Shoeless Joe, they come up for vote in 2027.
Interesting.
So that's a whole separate entity. Thank you, Rob Manfred.
It's so much ridiculous drama about this whole thing. And by the way, Fernando Valenzuela should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, the guy was a cultural sensation and an incredible pitcher. I mean, that guy was not quite a Jackie Robinson, but kind of in that neck of the woods.
I'm amazed. We're doing all these hot topics. I thought this guy would be pounding on the table by right now.
Well, you think I'd be like demanding my college football information, which I know we're going to get to. And by the way, I don't blame, Tony Clark for saying we're probably going to lock out. I mean, there's a lot of money going on in the sport, and he's going to try. This is what a union chief should do, is try to apply maximum leverage, make threats. And I fully expect that there probably will be a lockout, but that if there is a lockout, that could be damaging to the sport like the lockout in the 90s was.
Everybody's making so much money. Interest, attendance, TV ratings, all-time high. And go shut the damn thing down. Find a formula to make it work, please. By the way, is anybody offended by my capitalist co-host here? Feel free. Fans Forum chat box is open. I told you we were going to put a lot of hot topics on the table, and we would have some opinions today about what's going on in sports. We are a baseball-centric podcast. Fans Forum chat box is open. Anything and everything, because we cover it all.